So the question is whether we actually do have unlimited inventory available, and if we have, whether the price will go one way, that's down. So my point was a little bit different than that. I just think that in those peer-to-peer platforms who owns the audience now, like the portals did in the past, there's unlimited inventory. Every time you tweet a friend, or you send a picture on Instagram, or you Facebook somebody, you create inventory, right? We haven't figured out how to monetize that yet. So the ad networks of the future will be dominating that space and will find ways so Facebook and YouTube can make money not on 5% of the inventory, but maybe on 80% of the inventory. So that was my point. So when we hear arguments right now, hey, there's not enough video content out there, meaning we can't set enough pre-rolls, I just question that, right? I think that technology for curation is not available. So we need technologies that can curate the peer-to-peer content and tell us what's good content, what can we monetize, and we need to invent formats so we don't disrupt that conversation. And that's not available anywhere. I haven't seen anything like that.
Scott.
And I think the new advertising.com of this world will be people who invent technology to create that.
One observation, display has on average 6 ads per page, and if you go through the social media experience and the number of minutes that people spend on it and the number of page views, it's tremendous. So you add up all that inventory, it's arguably infinite. The television advertiser wants video in video. That requires people to watch it. There is a lot of constraint on that inventory. I'll give you another good example. YouTube recently put out, I think, $100 to $150 million in generating original content, and recently they said, it hasn't worked as well as they thought it would. Meaning, this is YouTube. He's got all the views in the world.
Well, they're weeding it out
for
a little
video,
bit,
right? But they're creating original content. They have enough money to do it. It's hard. It's hard to get quality content created and to get great views for it. And even when you have the biggest audience in the world for video, as YouTube does, they couldn't generate and turn that audience into their own original content to create this massive value. So there is an interesting dynamic. One could argue that video advertising has a natural constraint to it that display advertising doesn't.